All right, so Bitcoin is pumping today. We opened the month quite strong, but is this a sustained move or should we still be worried? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Crypto Corner with myself, OJ, crypto analyst and investor for the last 9, almost 10 years now. Today we're having a nice bump in Bitcoin. We are seeing here a nice move on the upside. And the main question right now is, can this move be sustained or should we prepare for further downwards price action? Now, yesterday I did an analysis. I didn't actually mean to do this video today, but I'm seeing, this price action is being quite bullish. And I feel that many people might get trapped because to me, this move is not really sustainable. I still feel that we have a chance of making a big drop tomorrow with the tariffs coming into play. And we're going to see how the tariffs are going to be implemented, though, because it seems like Trump is changing his mind every day. So it could be that the tariffs are not as severe as expected and the market responds positively. I feel that right now this is a manipulation here. This is a liquidity grab. We are ripping through this resistance level here. Yesterday I was drawing this resistance level. This is our first resistance. We are ripping through it right now, which is good. It looks very bullish, right? It could actually give you the confidence to jump in. We do have another resistance, which is our downwards trend line. This is our trend line resistance here. It is currently sitting at 86,300, around there. If we continue this move today, we could actually get all the way up to this resistance. I do expect a rejection from this level though. So I don't think it is time to be aping into Bitcoin. Also, we're seeing that the stochastic RSI is in the overbought region. Therefore, it's calling for a drop, a pullback. And more importantly, if we look on the daily, we are still far from the 50th moving average. This EMA, 50th EMA, on the daily is a very important one. Until we reclaim this level, until we go above this level, we are bearish. So we are still in a bear trend here, short-term bear trend. We are still following, this downwards trend line. Every time we challenge it, we get rejected. And I do expect that this is going to happen yet again. And another thing that I didn't show you yesterday is the simple moving averages, not exponential, not the EMA, the 50th MA and the 200 MA are getting really close. So we are expecting here a cross between these moving averages, which is known as a death cross, meaning this is a very bearish signal. So if this happens, and I feel that if we continue here this price action, especially if we continue sideways price action and we don't do anything, dramatic on the upside, we could actually see this cross happening possibly towards middle of April, maybe even second week of April or something like that. So if this is to happen, this is going to indicate further downwards price action, meaning that we are not yet out of this correction. We are still within the restraints of this correction, and it's possible that we drop lower. This is why I still have the price targets on the way down. We have the 81,000, which is the most recent support. Then we have a lower support at 79,000. Then we have even lower support at 76,000. Now, this is the most important support here at 76,000, because if this support doesn't hold us, then we can look into a full-on bear cycle. This is what I also mentioned yesterday. I still stand by this. It's still on the table. It's still possible to happen, even though it gets less and less likely as we move on the upside. But I do feel that this move on the upside is just a temporary one, and we are still lacking the volume. We are still lacking the confidence in the buyers. Therefore, I'm not expecting a massive green candle on the upside that will take us all the way to the 50th moving average. And until we reclaim that moving average, it is not really a bullish outlook. So for the time being, I feel that we are still in a trader's market rather than investors market. I'm basically trading Bitcoin on a daily basis. I'm doing short-term trades, which is not my usual style. I'm more of a position trader. I like to position myself on the longer time frames, like weekly and everything, and then I'm usually waiting for weeks, sometimes months, in order to take profits, in order to sell and everything. So right now I'm doing short-term trades, swing trading, just because I don't really want to be completely staying on the sideways and do nothing. But we are still in a consolidation zone. As you can see, we are on the bigger time frames. We are moving sideways right now. We are not making a proper recovery, even though it looks like we are going on the upside. On the daily, we are not really making higher highs. We're having here a higher high, and then a lower high, and then a lower high, and only here we had one higher high. Now we are still making a lower high. So this is not a bullish trend just yet. We are not turning bullish. The good thing is that the stochastic RSI on the daily is in the oversold region. It's making a nice bullish cross here. So it's possible that we continue this upwards momentum for another few days. It's really important what we're going to do tomorrow, because tomorrow is the tariff day and everyone, all eyes, all markets are watching this, and they're going to respond. Sometimes we see this, price movements a day prior, like today, very bullish price movement, but this could be just a liquidity grab, and then tomorrow we see a massive red candle on the downside. This is very possible. It's still on the table. And another thing is that it's possible that we get good news, that the tariffs are not as bad as we thought, because Trump is really changing his mind a lot. And the latest that he posted is that we might be looking at a slightly softer tariffs than what was announced earlier. And if that's the case, then we can have another big green candle here that takes us tomorrow all the way up to the 50th moving average. But are we going to break that moving average? This is the big question, and I'm going to be watching that closely. We do have another resistance at 89K, so that is just above the 50th moving average. So it's possible that we actually come to that moving average, touch, and even go slightly above it, break above it, and get rejected from this level. This is a Fibonacci level here. So definitely, these are things to watch out for. I'm not rushing into this. I'm not rushing into any big trades. I'm trading with small volume right now, and the majority of my capital is staying in stables, and I'm sitting and waiting to see what's going to happen. It is possible that we rip through these levels and we continue on the upside, and then I jump in at a higher price. Of course, it is possible that tomorrow we do something like that. Maybe we even drop a little bit and then we shoot up as well, right? This is a possibility. And if that happens, and I'm waiting for my signal, I'm waiting for that breakout above this 50th moving average, meaning that I will be buying Bitcoin higher than it is today, but I'd rather do that and buy it with another couple of $1,000, or maybe $3,000 or $4,000 higher than today. It is I'm gonna miss out on a little bit of profit here, but at least I'm not going to be risking buying it at this price now and then tomorrow seeing it go all the way down to the 81 again, which is also a possibility. So for me, it is better to miss out on a profit than to actually make a loss. So because making an actual loss is not the same as missing out on potential profit. So this is my strategy for right now. This is why I wanted to record this very short video today, just to let you know that one day of a green candle is not enough to turn bullish. And another thing here is the fear and greed index. It's still in fear. It's at 34. I have it embedded here on my blog, crypto-corner.com, so you can always track it on a daily basis. This, however good it is, it's good in a sense that when there's fear, it's a good time to enter markets. But also it shows us that the sentiment overall is still bearish, meaning that people are not rushing it. People are not jumping into Bitcoin right now. And if that's the case, then we're not going to see enough volume to push us above these levels here. So this is another thing that I wanted to mention. If you are looking long term, it is good to buy during fear. So when the fear and greed index is low, like today, it's a good time, but this is for the very long term. If we're talking short term, that just indicates that people are not yet bullish, and if they're not bullish, they're not buying. And we really need the buyers to step in. We need more volume. Today, the volume is increasing, which is not bad, but look at the volume where it was here. Look at these high volumes. We are way lower right now, and we really need the volumes to jump in. As the price is going up, we need the volume to increase in order to have a bullish confluence. So I'm not seeing that yet. I don't think we are ready. So there's still a big chance that we might actually drop, and we can drop just as quickly as we pumped today. So be aware of that and trade accordingly. And before I leave you, one more thing that I always remind you guys here is to take ownership of your crypto. Make sure to keep your crypto in cold wallets. I travel always with several cold wallets. I mean, this is Bitbox that I really like. I have One Key, I have Decent here, I have Tangem as well. This is my Tangem ring, by the way. So you have all kinds of different formats of wallets, whether it's going to be like a credit card or the ring or these tiny little devices. I mean, it's up to you. My personal preference is to One Key Pro or One Key Classic, which is really thin and very light, and it's one of the cheapest wallets on the market. It really depends on how much you want to spend on it. I mean, One Key Pro is probably one of the best devices right now out there, but if you want to spend less, you can get the cheaper One Key Classic or One Key Touch. Definitely, if you have even just $1,000 in crypto, make sure to really secure your cryptocurrencies, because too many people are still holding their crypto on exchanges, guys, and they get hacked all the time. I have actually a post on my blog that is dedicated to all the major hacks, guys. So many of them I've recorded over the years, and they keep happening. Just at the beginning of this year, in February, we had another major hack by BitExchange. This time it was $1.5 billion, one of the biggest hacks in crypto history. These things happen all the time. Do not just keep your coins on exchanges, especially if you're not going to be trading them this week or next week. Then move them out of the exchange. Hold them in a crypto wallet. Most of these wallets these days are holding pretty much all of the altcoins. One Key Pro is definitely having one of the biggest list of coins that you can hold there, and you can do all kinds of trading and token swaps and everything inside your wallet even. So for if you need quickly to get rid of a token, you can swap it even inside the wallet on your app, on your mobile phone. So definitely no point keeping your coins in a centralized exchange or in a custodial wallet. Why would you do that? Coinbase is one of the most popular custodial wallets. What do? Sometimes they freeze accounts, and it takes people more than a year to be able to access their crypto. Sometimes you might actually receive crypto from someone else, and that happened to a friend of mine. They received crypto from someone else, and it turns out this crypto was stolen. So the coins were marked, and there are ways to mark coins, even Bitcoin. And because these coins were marked as stolen, his account got frozen by Coinbase. And he had to go through all kinds of identification and proof, and try to prove that he didn't actually steal these coins, that the person who sent him these coins was not himself, because sometimes you can send coins to yourself from another wallet and you can pretend you received it from someone else, but it could actually be you. So he had to go through great lengths to actually prove that he was not the person who stole these coins to be able to unlock his account. It took him over a year. So you don't really want to be in that situation. Make sure to store your coins on your own cold wallet. And I do have a free PDF where I put all of the reviews of cold wallets that I've been using throughout the years, and I'm using around 12, I think at this point it's actually 13 of them. So I've got vast experience with cold wallets. I've done reviews on all of the best wallets on the market. Grab the free PDF, make sure to read the reviews and decide which is the best one for you. Whether it be OneKey or Tangem or a Ledger or Trezor or any of them, it's really up to you, but make sure to put your coins into your own self-custodial storage. This is everything from me. Thanks for staying until the end of the video. While you're here, just pick another one and I'm gonna see you there.